Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life on this Tuesday here with Ryan. I'm Briggs. Sadly, we don't have Hunter here with us today. That's okay. Thank you for being here with us though. Awesome to have an audience tuning into our show.
You can be our Hunter.
Yeah.
You can laugh loudly at home. Help us out.
Oh man. Tuesday night, Ryan, you know what that means. Timberwolves are back on the court in Denver.
Timberwolves are back on the court. So I went to the game on Friday night. Let's just say it was a disappointing result.
Yeah.
Still fun to be there with my father and everything. But the fact we won 2 in Denver, lost 2 in Minnesota, it should be interesting to see. So now essentially it's a best of 3 series out there for the Timberwolves. So hopefully a win tonight. Otherwise, let's just have a fun time.
But I hope you had fun at the game at least last week.
Yes, I had fun. It was a good time. It was fun to see the Target Center actually full. Everybody there in good spirits until the end.
Until they started leaving.
Yeah, until everybody went to their cars. But hopefully we can have a nice results later tonight. And Director Seth was reminding us, or showed us, that kind of matching the same color vibe here today.
A little gray on this Monday, but our spirits are high. Tuesday. Oh,
yes,
Tuesday.
You're good.
Silly me.
It's one of the starting days of the week.
It all blends together.
It certainly does. Well, hey, today, Hunter blindfolds me, taking me to Moonshine and Veritas Ridge Farms in Duluth, where I got to go horseback riding. A whole lot of fun. I learned all the ropes, starting out with the basics in order to begin my journey as an equestrian.
Ooh, and we're also going to introduce you to a group of Michigan quilters who are still making and donating blankets after nearly 8 decades of work. Just incredible.
Yeah. First, it was a wonderful end to the weekend last week, and we have a few photos to share from the viewers out there. So thank you for sending those photos of the Northern Lights, including this first one from Briggs, who got to take in the Northern Lights, I believe you said, for the very first time on Friday. What was that experience like?
First timer. I lived in the Northland for over 3 decades and never was lucky enough to see them until Friday. Our chief meteorologist, Adam Lorch, was like, Briggs, you always talk about how you haven't seen them. You have to go this time because this is like the creme de la creme of Northern Lights. I mean, pretty much the whole country was seeing them. So I was like, oh, I just don't want to drive like super far that late at night. I mean, it's like 10 o'clock. I'm tired by 10 o'clock by the time that rolls around. And so I was kind of apprehensive, like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. But we drove out. All we had to do, I live in East Duluth. We drove like, less than 10 minutes out to the Jean Duluth dog park and soccer field area. And we just got incredible views at like 10:15 at night. So it was a reasonable hour. It wasn't like 2 a.m. And clearly, so many other people got awesome, spectacular views too, even in like the middle of town. My husband took out his phone right above our house and saw some like wispiness, and sure enough, through the phone lens, you could see the beautiful colors just right there. I was shocked.
And I've never seen the Northern Lights either.
Really?
And I was out of town the one night that they're the brightest we possibly ever see. My friend Kevin stayed at my place. He was up for an event.
Cool.
And he goes, dude, the Northern Lights are out tonight. And I was like, don't remind me.
Of course. When I leave town, they always are out. But
as Alexis Bass says in the sports department, they were popping off on Friday night.
They were. Even, to the naked eye, you could kind of see what was going on. I think a lot of people, myself included, were guilty of a little photo editing to enhance the color. But it was hard to see at first. I'm like, is that the Northern Lights? I don't know. I was expecting like the vibrancy of the photos I usually see, like with my own eye, but it was a little more dull than that. But still. Yeah. Super cool.
Well, I know Hunter was up in Orr, Minnesota too, and the photo he took, the purpleness of it was pretty spectacular.
The darkness of the sky up there, perfect for it.
Perfect for it. So thank you for sending those photos in, folks, too. And yesterday we were talking about how Dr. Pepper and pickles, apparently, would you say, a worthwhile experience for folks ordering drinks at the Sonic drive-thru. And since it's hot on TikTok, here's a video to remind you of it. Why not try it here on Northern Life? And so I went out of my way to get 2 cups of ice, a pickle from our friends at the gas station, and then 2 cans of Dr. Pepper.
Oh boy,
so there's
you shouldn't have, Ryan.
Here's my can.
Really, you probably should.
We'll open it up and say cheers.
Oh, cheers. And I think cheers to this, new endeavors on a Tuesday.
New endeavors every day. Let me serve you up some pickles.
First, is that how this goes?
Let's go pickles into it, so that way when you're pouring on top, it's going to take the juice down throughout the glass. At least that's how I assume it's going to go.
You did not scrimp on these pickles.
I did not. I chopped them up in our team kitchen. There we go, a little pour on top. I probably should have poured it a little slowly so that way it doesn't get so much, bubbles, but at the same time.
So the spoon, is that to kind of moosh the pickles down in there, I assume?
I assume like you need a little mixture of it all. You need to get the juice with the ice cubes. I know Director Seth's saying a lot of ice in here. I like my beverages cold. I know some people don't like ice cubes. I certainly, for one, love a good ice cube. So Briggs, how about you try it out first while I continue to mix these pickles into the ice. Also, I remember Hunter saying like 89 flavors or spices or whatever, and in the Dr. Pepper.
It clearly says 23 right on the can.
For the folks at home, it's 23. But first initial thoughts.
Actually, it's not bad. I love these two things separately, pickles and Dr. Pepper. Pickles are one of my favorite foods just in general, and Dr. Pepper is one of my favorite pops. So it's actually not bad.
It's not bad, but I don't know if it's necessarily like a need to try. I feel like if you had more pickle juice to pour in there, then you could taste it a little more.
I'd be curious the length of time you let the pickles soak in there. I assume it would taste, a lot more pickly, and I'd be curious to know what that would taste like. But I mean, I would drink this. I wouldn't like spit it out, I guess, if someone gave it to me and it was unbeknownst that there were pickles in my pop. I don't know.
I think trying the pickle later on too. We should try the pickle on later on.
We should.
Grab it from there somehow under all those ice cubes.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I would agree. Like, not necessarily worth going out of your way for, but
it's
so good. Well, for Quick Trip fans out there, the Midwest-based convenience store will be selling an unusual creation inspired by their popular donuts. They're soon going to be introducing blueberry dunker flavored potato chips. Yeah, interesting. Quick Trip first debuted their blueberry dunker donuts in 2013, and last year they produced more than 9 million blueberry dunkers, obviously popular. The blueberry dunker chips will now begin shipping to stores on May 18th, so keep your eyes peeled for that, maybe, I guess, if you're interested.
Those might be good, like scooping ice cream. If you got a bowl of ice cream and you got a bowl of blueberry dunker chips, that could be the mixture. Probably better than the pickles and Dr. Pepper.
True, a little sweet and salty.
Worth a try.
Well, when we come back, Ryan gets to riding. He's hopping on a horse next on Northern Lights. Welcome back. At one of the highest points between Duluth and Two Harbors, there's a family-owned farm offering horse riding lessons to people like Ryan.
It was a really wonderful time getting to meet my new friend, Horse Jed, and go through an easy beginner class for this week's Blindfold. Oh no. Oh no.
You smell that?
Oh no.
I think you're starting to guess. That smell is pretty recognizable.
Oh,
All right,
no.
we're stepping up.
Okay.
Little step up.
Oh, no.
Going into a room, too.
Oh, no.
Then another step down now.
Oh, no.
Another step down now.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
You all right?
Step down. I was too busy freaking out.
All right, now we're kind of in open space. Come on.
I feel something in my feet. Oh, no. I would have guessed. Should I bring a carrot? Do I need a carrot?
You might.
Oh my God.
You might need a carrot.
No. Oh no. Are you good?
Yeah, you got plenty of room. There's a little thing here. Just kind of uneven ground, that's all.
Is the toucan with us?
The toucan's not with us anymore.
Okay.
I don't know where the toucan went.
All right.
I don't know what that was. I got to ask him about. Oh.
Here, hold on. Let me get ahead of you guys.
You ready?
Oh my gosh, I think I heard it.
Did you? Okay, come right a little closer.
Oh no.
A little closer.
Oh
That's
no.
A
good.
little closer,
good.
right there. Okay.
Oh, no.
Take it
I
off.
hear. Oh my gosh, it's a horse.
It's a horse! You're gonna learn how to horse ride today.
Gosh, you're beautiful.
Look how pretty.
Oh, there's two horses. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. There's gonna ride a horse? Oh, cool.
This is Alex.
Horse. I'm Alex.
Alex Ryan, nice to meet you. Thanks for having us. Wow.
I know.
You're a pretty horse. Oh my God.
Before we ride
Fun.
them.
Oh.
And then we'll show you how to saddle and bridle and throw you on a course in the arena.
The arena sounds wild. Yeah.
He's like the perfect spirit.
Oh, hi, Chad. You're gonna be my horse today. Oh, look at this.
He's a licker.
He's a licker.
You'll get lots of kisses today.
Yeah.
He's part of the big mounting block, so you don't feel too.
Oh, sounds good.
I hope you're not scared of heights.
I think this height's fine. If we were riding a horse on top of a building, it probably would be
right.
not looking at the ground.
Not looking at the ground. Good spot to look is like right through his ears.
Right through his ear. Okay.
So,
Kind of like a motorcycle. Yeah. You ever ride a motorcycle?
There you go.
I've never ridden a motorcycle. Yeah?
And then say walk up and give him just a little squeeze with your legs.
Walk?
That's how you ask him to go.
Walk. Walk.
There.
Good boy.
Let's go, bud.
Yeah.
Yep. And then straight walk down.
The accelerator.
Yep, use the be like.
Walk.
That's you have to go.
Walk.
A little more.
Walk.
Yep. There.
Good boy.
Let's go, bud.
Nice job, Ted. Good job. Boy.
He knows the words.
Oop, go.
Walk on's not his favorite, but
Walk on.
that one. Little squeeze with your leg.
Walk on, Jed. Walk on. Nice.
You can come follow me and then we want to turn. Give me.
Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Might look like it. Looks like he's photogenic, Jed. Go.
I saw the horse go around a couple times in a circle. I think that was the learning curve, of course. But now he's doing pretty good, actually. He's not doing too bad. I was bucked off a horse when I was 4 years old, so I'm a little scared of riding horses. And it was a pony, I believe. It was the scariest thing ever. So now I haven't ridden a horse ever since. So I'm living vicariously through my buddy Ryan.
I am pleasantly surprised. He's nice and quiet and positive, and Jed's loving it.
Oh, I missed it.
Man, either Jed's trying to wipe away the you. He's like, I want to forget about that. I'm just
Forget
kidding.
about that guy.
I'm sure he just had a little itch.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
I know.
Man, how fun was that?
It was a lot of fun. It was like a big dog. Jed was kind of like a big dog. He was like licking my hand. He was asking for treats, rolling in the dirt there. But it was certainly a wonderful time. I think the hardest part was like trying to maneuver on a horse.
I bet.
As they said, you're not supposed to look down. You're supposed to look past them. And then for some reason, while you're looking past them, they know where you want to go based on like how you're presenting yourself.
You
on
mean
top
when
of the
you're
horse.
riding and when you look a
Yeah,
certain
like
way?
you're supposed to like ride the horse and look past its ears. You're supposed to look where you want to go, not where you are. I think it was the
Smart
same
boy,
like when we
Jed.
did like rollerblading.
Yeah,
or, like, roller
yeah.
skating.
Look where you want to be versus
yeah.
where something like that. I
Yeah,
don't
but there's
know.
something about being on a horse and going, whoa,
Yeah.
you know.
What kind of treats did Jed eat?
I forgot.
treats?
I forgot to bring. We should have brought carrots or something for
Yeah.
him. But he seemed like he had not dog treats, but you know,
Right.
whatever the horse
Something
treats are.
of the sort.
Something of the
So
sort.
cute.
But a big thanks to both Veritas Ridge Farm and Moonshine Farm for having us. Certainly a wonderful time. We're going to have their info on our Facebook. After the break, we're going to talk about a big old quilting group. Welcome back, everybody. Once again, big thanks, Veritas Ridge Farms, Moonshine Farms for having us. Wonderful time. If you haven't ridden a horse yet, give it a try. Well, back in 1945, a group of women at a Michigan church sprang into action to provide an aid for Europe following World War II, and now nearly 80 years later, their mission to help others continues around the world.
Very cool. Jeff Alexander introduces us to the Forget-Me-Not Quilters out in Menominee, Michigan.
Inside Bethel Lutheran Church in Menominee, Michigan.
Happy birthday!
It's Mary Craw's special day.
Happy birthday to you! Thank you.
But if you think this is simply a birthday party, think again. On the second Monday and Tuesday of every month,
I think it's just kind of contagious.
these ladies are on a mission.
We have an assembly line. I don't know how else to say it.
They call themselves the Forget-Me-Not Quilters, a group of 10 women who are honored and proud to carry on a Bethel Lutheran Church tradition started nearly 80 years ago.
They started with very little bits of material and still put the effort into making somebody else's life more comfortable, and we're able to carry on that legacy.
Karen Nichols was just a little girl when she first saw the church's quilters in action.
And I remember the old ladies that quilted. You know those old ladies? Us. We are them now.
The average age of this current group is 76, but ask any of them and they'll tell you their time together makes them feel young.
We're standing the whole 2 days, but I'm never tired when I go home. I guess it's just because it's something you enjoy.
While Mary has helped make quilts since the early 1980s, the rest of the ladies joined the group within the last 20 years. Some wondered what they had gotten into.
When I first started coming, it was old clothes, and they'd have people all over ripping this old stinky clothes. It was horrible. I kept saying, I'll never go back. I'm never going to do that again. And here I am.
We had a tear, Ann probably told you, men's top coats and our dresses, you know, all the things, and we had to find middles or make them. We didn't get all these nice sheets and stuff that we're getting now.
Times have certainly changed, and these quilters consider their group extremely blessed. Thanks to Thrivent grants, a local quilting shop, and 2 hotels.
My mouth drops when we get these donations. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. And it's all beautiful materials nowadays. I said, it's such a joy to make things.
Over the last few years, these passionate retirees have assembled, pinned, tied, and sewn between 500 and 600 quilts per year, each one of a kind.
What we put together sometimes is questionable. How does that look? That doesn't match. And you put it all together and you tie it together with some loud yarn of some kind or another, and they end up in beautiful quilts.
Each October, the quilts are boxed up and transported by train to Minneapolis for distribution. While there's always great joy in knowing their labor of love will be shipped all over the world, there's equal joy in the time these ladies spend together.
Oh, immensely. They're our support group. Yeah, we're here for each other.
In Menominee, Michigan, with photojournalist Michael Bergman, I'm Jeff Alexander.
Welcome back, everybody. Such an awesome group of women there in Michigan making those quilts. And what a fun hobby, too.
Yeah, for 8 decades, nonetheless, having a group like that. I like how she said, when she was younger, she was looking at the older women saying like, oh, it's the older women doing the quilting things. And now she's an older woman doing all the quilting things. Yeah.
Full circle. We tried our hand at knitting, maybe quilting. Up next. I don't know.
Could see.
Might have to head to Menominee, Michigan for a lesson.
Find some old t-shirts, put them together for one of those blankets.
That'd be cool. Well, hey, coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life, we spend another Wednesday with Rachel Hackbarth. She's back with a Does It Work product that's promising to be a longer lasting and more effective sponge for cleaning your dishes. Okay, we'll see how well it works coming up tomorrow.
I also need to find a sponge that just does my dishes for me as opposed to me having to do it. Also, before we go, like we said, after winning 2 games in Denver, Minnesota Timberwolves lost both games at home down to Target Center this past weekend, and now they're back in Denver tonight for Game 5 as that series is tied up 2-2. First one to 4 will be moving on to the Western Conference Finals.
Would you put your money on the Timberwolves to win it? Tonight at least?
No home team has won yet, so Timberwolves might have a shot. We'll have to wait and see, but our director Seth said yikes, talking about our recent losses. Yikes indeed.
Wolves back.
Wolves back.
I got it this time.
Hopefully.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern